Hi everyone, this is Billie. Welcome to my channel, Billie Holman Creations. Today I am pretty much have an idea in my head. Don't know that it's going to work out correctly, or I guess we'll see. But to start it off, I just mixed up 4 ounces of resin. And of course I used my mask, my ventilator, my 3M ventilator for mixing resins, and I use my amazing clear cast, which is a 1 part to 1 part A and B. It works well for me. I've got, like I said, 4 ounces sitting here. I warmed up my resin because it's a little chilly today, so let me fill you in as to my thoughts. You might get an idea of the crazy processes I have. But I've been watching videos on YouTube, of course, and I don't want to copy, but I saw that people are using cellophane papers, and I really don't have any of that, but I happened to go through my wrapping paper, and I came across this clear paper with, rose and greens on it. This is somewhat of a cellophane with some glitter to it. Silver one side, other side's red. So what I did is I took my 6-part mold here, and I'm going to have to move a little bit. I cut 4 circles altogether because I'm going to use the 4 molds here. And what I've gathered together is just the little things. Like I said before, I save the little things. Over here I have a handful of little baby items. There's little blocks, an angel, a little stuffed duck, toys, a rattle, just little things that I've acquired. So I like to do things in themes, so I gathered up what I would consider the baby theme with just items that I have, because my plan is to use up what I have and make do. Because if you could see my supplies, it's ridiculous through the years what I've saved. Here's a little group of little things. We've got little plates. I did paint them with markers and add a little more color to them. Some weren't that bright. Got little plates and a look at that little teacup. I put a little glitz and glam on it. It was a round teapot, but I ended up cutting it in half so they would fit in my molds. So we've got the little tea party set here. And then here we have baking goods, pots and pans, a little bag of flour. I guess those are tomatoes. Anyway, a whisk and tiny measuring spoons. And then the last little set that I have here is a mop and a broom, or actually a mop and a bucket, soap, laundry powder, and then I came across this little, I know it's an old Barbie shoe, but I colored it gold, and I thought, oh, this could be like a little Cinderella theme. Anyway, this is what I've done. So the plan is to pour a thin layer on these 4 molds, which are going to be the bottoms, because I'm going to work right side up rather than turning everything over and trying to get it lined up properly. I'm going to do a thin resin layer at the bottom, and then once that gets tacky, I'm going to set my paper on top and have that stick down. Then when that sets up good, we will pour more resin, set the little items in, and take it from there. So first thing I want to do after that explanation is color some resin. Because we're going to have the bottom red showing, I want to have a red resin on the bottom, and then maybe just a light pink resin underneath this one. So I'm going to put this aside for just a moment, and I figured I'm going to do a ounce at the bottom of every coaster. Should get us off to a good start. Now, I did find my color paste. This is I have pink and red, and these came in a lovely kit from Just For You Resin UK, and I can put the link down in my description box. So this is what I was thinking. I'm going to get just 1 ounce of clear, and I'm going to sit for a second so I can see better what I'm doing. And hopefully you're over here and I am over here, so I won't veer away. This will just be 1 ounce. It's getting warm already, which is going to be the pink. So I better get cracking since it's warming up. That will be our pink, and since, well, I guess I can color it in that. It's not going to matter. I can always clean it out. So let me get a popsicle stick here, and this is a paste, so I guess you really can't shake a paste, can you? But this is the pink. Well, it looks like it's going to be a fluorescent pink, or what do they call that? Fuchsia pink. I don't want it real dark. And that's pretty pink. I think it's pretty pink. I might tone that down with some white. I didn't see a light. I was thinking more of a baby pink, you know. Get this off of here. Come on, Billy. Let me get my knife. There we go. And another stick. This is the red. I can stir that a little bit. Can you see me? We could just use what's on there. Mix that up. It's pretty translucent, isn't it? Stick full of this. That should make it somewhat better. Oh, I have a really nice detailed video. It's just uploading now, and I'm crossing my fingers it works because it got stuck loading for 2 days, and hopefully it will load properly today. And I have a cat up here. Get down, please. Go on. Pardon me. You have to know what you're doing. I thought everybody was outside. Let me get a little white to this pink here. Oh, my pinata blank. Alcohol ink is right here. We'll just try that, tone that pink down somewhat. Okay. Okay, that's better. That's getting warm. So I'm going to pour. And I just want a thin bottom coat, because the rest of the resins will be pouring, will be clear. That's a pretty pink. That'll go with the little teapot. So let me get a crack on it, because red's not as warm. But it's been in a glass cup, not a small plastic. Let me just measure real quick so I can get about the same amount in each. Now I'm going to keep an eye on this and come back when it's tacky, because I'd like to be able to put the papers down when the resin is tacky, and be able to stick it right down without, you know, gluing or decoupaging. Alright, that's about right. You know, these little cups I get at the dollar store, you get, gosh, I think 50 for $1. Can't beat that, I don't think. We'll just add a little more here, if you can see me. It's a bit of a translucent red, but like I said, I planned this out in my head, but then again, sometimes you never know how things are going to turn out. I guess that's what's exciting about resin. There's always that surprise at the very end. So my friends, let me get some air on this. I do wipe my brushes off, and I can use them again, because they're resin coated. Alright, I'm going to give this a little air. Okay, and the reason I didn't want to put the papers down is because I don't want the resin to, you know, get up over the sides. So let me just get this in here real quick, and I will check back with you shortly. Okay? Get my glove here to stop the video. Okay everyone, I'm back. I think this is sat about an hour 15 minutes or so, and it's just tacky enough for us to lay our papers on top. Now what I have here is Pixis had sent in a kit of inks that I will list for you. These little, what I want to say, spatulas, which are not styrofoam. What do I want to say? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I think I'll use these to pad our papers down on our resin because it's just tacky enough to hold. So let me see if I can't lay this in and tap it down a little bit. Oops, there's a corner. Darn it. This corner folded a little on me. Oh, I don't want to bugger that up. If I can grab it. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, I was hoping this plan would work. Get an edge. Oh. Oh, it's pretty sticky. Ah. I'm gonna pull it and try not to ruin it. I don't think I can move it. Well, so much for that. I was gonna wrinkle it anyway. And I pulled up the resin. Ugh. Too much in a hurry. We're just gonna pat it down anyway. I guess the wrinkles won't matter. I don't know what to use to cover those raw edges now. Unless I cut a little strip of more paper, which I might have to do. One thing about this technique, I guess, is we won't have air bubbles. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but there's a cat on my leg. I might just have to add a little more paper on that edge because I don't think the tweezers will let me lift that. Nope. Oh, and it's sticky. It's very sticky. I do like the wrinkle effect. I was going to wrinkle that anyway, and I was in such a hurry that I forgot to. We might be able to place something there to hide that open edge. Let's try again. Let's crinkle it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go a little slower, a little more careful here. If I can align it up. Oh, that's better. We're still going to have a bit of an edge. Silicone, that's what I'm thinking. Silicone is the word I couldn't find. I'm not quite sure what these little brushes are used for. But I bought some iridescent powders, and these brushes came with it. Guess we won't know until we try. It was an idea. Great things start with great ideas. That's good. I can feel the resin is still bendy, but at least it will adhere to our paper. Alright, and I have one more. To go over here. These aren't the perfect circles. I had made some coasters with these molds, and they're buried away in my garage with all my art fair items. But that would have been the best way to get the perfect circle. I didn't wrinkle that up, did I? Oh. This is Lily. Say hi. We don't need your hair. Look up to the camera. She was a stray. All my animals just kind of found me. I didn't go looking. But I guess that's how it happens. They find you for a reason. Alright. Now this one has a few wrinkles. I'll go add to it. And this one we will lay on our pink. Oh. Got ahead of me. It got ahead of me. Well, they'll turn out. Have faith. Okay. I think what I'll do now is mix up a little resin to pour on top, and then we can set a few of our items on and see where to go from here. Like I said, I just wanted to do something with these little pieces of itty bitties, I'll call them, that I've accumulated, and we'll make little themed coasters. So I will put you on pause for a second, pour some more resin. I might get a little sliver of paper and try to cover that area there that's open. The others look pretty good, and we'll take it from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got that done. I was able to find a little piece of paper and fill in that curve that was opened up a little bit. And let me lift this real quick. You can see, oh, the glittery shine. There you go. What do you call that? Very pretty. Changes color depending on the angle. So let's get this resin poured. I'm going to try to get the same amount in each. So I will once again measure up an ounce at a time and pour inside of these. So resin was a little cooler because my room temperature got chilly. It's getting evening now, and we've had some rainy days. It's cool. All the leaves have fallen from the trees, so we're anticipating winter. Can't believe it's almost November already. Time's just going by so quickly. Also, the video I'm trying to upload is still uploading. It's a long video, so I guess it just takes time, but I know my YouTube channel and internet's been interrupted the last couple of days, so that might be one of the reasons I'm having trouble. But I wanted to get that video out to you like 3 days ago. But I guess in its due time, eh? I'll get it one way or another. And this was just a spur of the moment thought. Trying to figure out how to use these little cutie little things. So if you have something small, Put it in a coaster. That's my theory these days. And I love miniature things. Well, that didn't go very far in that one. Let's see, about a quarter of a cup. I'm just gonna daub a little here. We'll go around, daub a little here. And I'm dripping. I do need to get some paper cups, I guess. You can pinch and pour. Might make things a little easier than the mess I'm making right now. Okay, that'll get us started. That will get us started. I'm not left-handed, I've got to switch. I've just been wiping this glass cup out with paper towel. And then taking a little bit of rubbing alcohol and cleaning the rest of it out. So, like I said, just using what I have available. Which brings me to, please share your comments with me. Share the video with your friends. I'd love to have my station grow, my channel grow. So likes would be really appreciated. And I do enjoy sharing some of these wacky ideas with you. Let me get a little hot air on these. Now I can't tell if that's a wrinkle in the paper, which I imagine it is. All right, so I need a little alcohol on a paper towel real quick. Wipe these gloves somewhat. Now, I'm not sure if I should take a glove off to do this, or we'll just see if the tweezers will work. First of all, let's start with this little baby. Now, I don't know what this was from, but I went out to the shop and cut the back side off of it so it would fit inside of the coaster. Oh, there goes the glove. Gloves are too big for me, actually. This little teddy bear, he's rather tall or wide, so I'm gonna, cut his tail off so he'll sit flat, so his feet won't stick out. Oh, I have just enough room. There's a little bird here, little duck. I might have to do the same thing. Cut that little tail off. No one will know. Where should I put you? Down here. And, oh my goodness, look at this little ring toy. We're just going to make a little collage. What else is under here? Lost a few things. Oh, a little bathtub ducky. Let me put him over here. Oh, the bottle. Look at that, how cute. He's gonna sink. Might have should have left him for the top. Here's some blocks, ABCs. Straighten that out a little bit. Come on, get down there. Might want to float. You know, I think I'm going to take this bottle out. Well, I guess I'll just leave it. I was thinking about layering, but we'll just go, I think, with what we have with everybody here. So now a little bar of soap. Oh, come on, you. Put down here. Bar of soap. You might not be able to see everything clearly, but I guess that would be what's unique about this, to look closely to see what's, what's in here. Look at that little brush. Come here. You're not going in that one. Oh, let's see. Should have saved a little space for that one. We'll put it right here. We can move that toy over. All right, that's one. Make sure his feet are up too high. I think we're gonna be good. Oh, yeah. That little ring toy is gonna barely make it. All right, now let's see what we got. Can do with the little teapot. There's 4 little plates. Just sit. Might not need all 4 of those. No. They were kind of a light blue, and I went ahead and colored them with my Sharpies. Our focal point is going to be the teapot. Or no, our focal point is going to be the piece of pie. So we'll have to have the pie like in the middle of the table. Guess we'll consider that a table. Oh, let's see, a little teacup. Put you. Maybe we're gonna have to shift the pie over. Shift the pie over a little bit because I'd like to have the little teacup close by. Now, these are gonna move into each other as I sink it. Teacup. I'm gonna have it tilted like that. So now it's gonna want to stand up. I might have should have waited till this was tacky. Maybe that'll stay. A little saucer. And that is not going to stay. I'm going to have to do this differently. Oh, there we go. Let's just hope that stays somewhat like that. Okay. Another little plate. I'm going to cover up the rows. So this will be for the little tea party, get the leaf showing. And now this little rubber rose. stay with the theme. Should we put that here? Very pretty. Okay. Let's think that. I know it'll come up. Maybe by the time I have everything else set in, these will not move so much. Doing pretty good about not having many bubbles. I'm wondering if I should put a little glitter in there. That's a thought, isn't it? All right, let's carry on. All right, over here. You still see me okay? Yes. All right, here we have this little bucket I had to cut in half too, and then I put a little bit of blue glass on top of that to make it look like there's water in there. And a little broom or mop, we'll call it. Let's see, dustpan. We could just have that floating around, I suppose. Move this little guy over. Maybe we'll put that on floor level. I'm mumbling again. I should have cut up a little gauze for a rag. I thought I did that. Apparently not. Laundry powder. I went in with a Sharpie so he could read that. And Wonder Soap. Put the Wonder Soap here. And Cinderella's little slipper, which I painted gold. So there's a little theme, don't you think? Cinderella. Alrighty. Now, got plenty of pots and pans here. These I cut in half too. I thought about putting something in them, but I wasn't quite sure as to what. So we can have a pot. Maybe this one here, kind of tilting in. Okay, you've got flour if you're baking, don't we? What can I put in the middle? I'm not quite sure what to put in the middle. And we've got cooking for young squirrels. It's the cookbook we've got here. Put that up top. Eggs, a little carton of eggs. Oh, now these, thinking are tomatoes. Whoops, that one went upside down, didn't it? Come on. Just dropped right in there. Gotta see the little stem. Put him like it's gonna be going in the pot. Got several of those. That in there with the tweezers, we'll just plunk it. Look at this, my gosh, isn't that unreal? These are our measuring spoons. Let's get those eggs over here. Measuring spoons with the eggs a tad. Things are going to float around. Want to get into the middle. Here's another tomato. Put him over there. One more. Oh, we've got a whisk. Got to put the whisk in here somewhere. How cute is that, eh? Got the lid to the pot. I didn't cut that down. Maybe we'll just stick it right in there. That over. Kind of get it laid out like things are somewhat balanced in the picture. I guess that's what it'll be. I've got 2 more pots left, but we'll just do without those. And a tomato without a green leaf. Let me grab my pen. I got this set of metallic Sharpies that I was going to use for some edging, and they're kind of pretty, so I thought I'd just put a little green on the tomatoes like that. Instead of just having a red stub. But I think I have blue, copper, pink, gold, and silver comes in that set. And our last tomato right there. So everyone, what do you think of this little idea? Let me know in your comments section. And please join my channel. Hit subscribe and like. And we'll work on some more off the wall little projects like this. Something should be in there. I don't know what. Should we center the rows? Center the rows before this stuff gets too tacky, and then bring this over. You can see that plate or that rose, but it's going to cover it. Nope. Not the greatest design, Billy. How about we do that? That might be the best it'll be. Okay. I'm going to give this a little heat gun. And we'll put them up for the night and finish off tomorrow. Oh, I know what I was thinking. The teapot looks a little sparse, doesn't it? I'm gonna get some glitter. Get rid of these gloves. Glitter, glitter. It's fine, I know it. Here we are. Now, should I add silver or maybe this light lavender? Yeah, let's do that. I don't have any other pink aside from this one. Let's see what happens just when I glue. A little scoop here. These are cute. They came with one of my beginning resin kits. I think I told you my daughter bought me a kit for Christmas, and I was so hesitant. I just wasn't quite sure about it. Made me nervous. So I'm slowly getting just a few little blotches of that. It should sink. I'm getting a little more comfortable with resin. So if I can do it, you can do it. It's a little brighter. Maybe I'm gonna go over, oh, wrong side. That could have dumped the whole thing in there. That would have been ugly. I don't want to get it on the little pie. So mix it in with the other. See where that gets us. Where's my lid? I should have colored those plates a different color, I'm thinking. Kind of blah, aren't they? Too late now. Too late now. It is what it is. One more little bit of air, and let's stick with it. So I'll say goodnight, everyone, and I'll touch bases with you tomorrow, and we'll put another layer of resin on. Good night. Okay, everyone, are we ready for this big reveal? I wasn't able to get to this right away, but they are set, and honestly, the more I look at them, the more I don't like the foil behind them. But they are what they are. So let's begin with the little teapot set. Oh. Well, it's got a little ridge on the top. I'll just easily sand it off with my emery board. But the paint turned out nice. It was hard to see in the red mold, but there's our back. That's nice, and that's a nice soft color. Okay, well, that's totally different, isn't it? Can't say there's any more of these alike in the world. Let's see what we have with our kitchen set. These are quite thick. They're about over ½ an inch thick. But that focus. You see our little cookbook, eggs, pots, and pans. Bit of a shimmer, but the red turned out. A little bit of shimmer on the red. I don't know if you can see up close. Oh, that light's going to get you. Anyway, very, very unique. I just wanted to show that you can put anything in resin, and I'm calling these the itty bitties. I don't think I'll put cork on the back because they are so thick. Here we have the soap. Now the bucket is not completely covered right there. I can feel a little bit of the edge of the stone there. The mop barely got covered, but I think that's pretty cute. You can see everything pretty well. And then we have the baby. Here he is. Little baby. You can see the blocks, the toys, the bottle. Barely covered his cheek. And I can just feel the tip of little Ducky's beak. But there you go. One way of using up your itty bitties for some unique coasters. I will get a better picture of these and show you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found this interesting. I did. And that's one last little container of little things that I wanted to use up. So enjoy your day. Thank you so much. And hit your like, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.